Kali Linux is a popular, open-source operating system designed for penetration testing, ethical hacking, and cybersecurity tasks. Kali Linux is a Debian-based Linux distribution. It is specifically derived from Debian and inherits many of its features and package management systems. Kali Linux uses the Debian package format and package management tools like apt, Advanced Package Tool, for installing, updating, and managing software packages. Kali Linux is maintained and developed by Offensive Security, a cybersecurity company known for its expertise in information security and penetration testing. Offensive Security created Kali Linux to provide a specialized, well-maintained Linux distribution for ethical hackers, penetration testers, and security professionals. Kali Linux is often used by cybersecurity professionals, ethical hackers, and security enthusiasts to assess and strengthen the security of systems and to find vulnerabilities and weaknesses that could be exploited by malicious actors. Kali Linux is designed for a wide range of security-related tasks, including penetration testing. Kali Linux includes a comprehensive set of tools for identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in computer systems, networks, and applications. It is widely used by penetration testers and ethical hackers to assess the security of systems. Digital forensics. Kali Linux provides tools for digital forensics and incident response, allowing professionals to investigate and recover digital evidence from computers, storage devices, and networks. Network analysis. It contains tools for network analysis and monitoring, enabling users to examine network traffic, detect anomalies, and troubleshoot network issues. Web application testing. Kali Linux includes tools for testing the security of web applications, such as web vulnerability scanners, proxy tools, and exploitation frameworks. Reverse engineering. Kali Linux is equipped with tools for reverse engineering software and examining binary files to understand their inner workings and identify vulnerabilities. Kali Linux includes a vast number of penetration testing tools. OWASP-Zap, a web application security scanner used to find and address security vulnerabilities in web applications. It's similar in purpose to Burp Suite. Nmap and Zenmap. Nmap is a popular open-source tool for network discovery and security auditing. Zenmap is a graphical interface for Nmap, making it easier to use for those not comfortable with command-line interfaces. Wireshark, a widely used packet analyzer for network troubleshooting and analysis, including the capture and examination of data packets on a network. AirCrackNG, a suite of tools for assessing and testing the security of wireless networks, including wireless penetration testing. SQLmap, an automated tool used for detecting and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities in web applications. John the Ripper and Hydra, tools for password cracking and brute force attacks. John the Ripper is known for its capabilities in cracking password hashes. Metasploit, a powerful penetration testing framework that includes a wide range of exploits, payloads, and auxiliary modules for various security testing scenarios. Now we will install Kali Linux.
Now we will install Kali Linux in our host operating system. At first we will open browser and search for kali.org. Here we will download the ISO file of Kali Linux. Always try to download file from Kali's official website. Now click on Get Kali. Here install the ISO file, then choose the platform. You can select Virtual Machine, or you can choose the installer image. Here we will select Installer Image to download the ISO file, and wait for some times to download the file. Now the ISO file have been downloaded. Now open the ISO file. Now we will install Kali Linux in Virtual Machine. Here we will install Kali Linux in VMware Workstation. Make sure VMware Workstation is installed on your system. Now create a new virtual machine. Here you can browse the installer disk image or install the disk image later. Then select the guest operating system. Here we will select Linux because Kali is Linux-based operating system. Select Debian 10x64-bit as the version. then click Next. Enter a name for your virtual machine, for example, Kali Linux Virtual Machine. Choose a location to store the VM files, then choose the disk size for your VM. Allow the installation to complete. Once done, the system may prompt you to remove the installation media. Then rename the operating system. Now go to the settings and configure the operating system. At least 2 GB memory is required to run Kali Linux, and minimum 2 processors required to run Kali. Start the virtual machine. Now we will install Kali Linux. We will select Graphical Installation. Then wait for some time. Then we will select a language. Here we will select English. Then click on Continue. Then select your location and click Continue. After that, we have to configure the keyboard. Here I select American English, and then click Continue. Then wait for some time to complete the loading process. Your computer will attempt to make some network configurations, but you can easily skip that, as it won't be needed for an offline install. Then enter the host name. Then enter the domain name and click Continue. Next, type in your full name for your new user account. Choose a strong password passphrase to input in the next menu. Next would be to select the partitioning method. If you want to format the entire hard drive for Kali, the guided options will be best. Then continue. If you are dual booting though, you will need to choose the manual option and make the necessary configurations. I'll go with the use entire disk option here. Choose the hard drive you want to install Kali on. Choose how you want your files to be partitioned. Each option differs by separating certain important directories in separate partitions. Then finish up the partitioning changes. Then select Yes to write the changes to the disk. Check the desktop environment and collection of tools options, as these will help you avoid having to install a lot of things later. Desktop environments are basically the way the desktop looks to the user. The Grub bootloader is a piece of software that allows you to pick which OS to boot from when the computer starts up. For both single boot readers and dual boot readers, the best option here is yes. Select the hard drive, then click Continue. And again wait for some times. Now you have successfully installed your Kali Linux operating system. Hit Continue to clean up and reboot your computer. Then enter username and password to log in. More than 300 penetration testing tools are included in Kali Linux. Some tools are used for information gathering, vulnerability analysis. Some tools are for web application analysis. In database assessment, there are several tools for password attacks, wireless attacks, reverse engineering, etc.